Demorian Recharge.
23.
23.
Yes, you got it.
I got
Finally,
it.
Yay.
I'm 2 for 23. Hell yeah. I'll get up there eventually.
Don't worry, you're probably going to stop at 69 and then forget after that.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, okay.
Or if I just start guessing 69 every time now, I'll only have to be right once, but I get to make the same damn joke every single time.
No.
I'm going to start though.
No.
Yeah, okay.
That's way too many to go.
Look, we made it through 23 and it only feels like we've been doing it for like, what, 2 weeks? So, I mean, yeah.
For you?
Yeah.
I'm the one that edits and uploads and does everything for this channel. Yeah, for you, it feels like a piece of cake.
I just make content. Anyway, welcome to Demorian Recharge. First off, before we start, the thing we were talking about last time, rambling on, and both of us are idiots. Code Lyoko, thanks to whoever commented.
Yes.
He saw it, not me.
Yeah.
It's Code
Thank
Lyoko.
you. Thank you.
Thanks.
We're a bunch of idiots.
Yeah, we're both idiots.
Yeah.
But that's why we're here. We're just 2 idiots in a car ride.
Yeah. So, you know, I want to start strong. There's something that just came out. I saw yesterday. So, you know, there's a toy fair going on. There's actually quite a few good toys. You know, a bunch of Lego sets for like Bambi, Superman, and Civil War. They actually look pretty cool. And other crap.
Right.
And Fox had this pamphlet that they were handing out with a couple of movie releases in them. One of which was the Wolverine 3.
Alright.
Which, you know, had like the director, which is the same one as the last Wolverine movie.
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman is Wolverine again. And it's expected to be rated R, according to the studio.
Alright, see, now this brings up that thing that I've been talking about for a while, where I don't want Fox to learn the wrong lesson from Deadpool.
Yeah.
I don't want them to look at it and go, oh, it's a R-rated comedic action superhero movie. And yeah, that's what Deadpool is, but it works because that's what the source material is. That's what everyone expects Deadpool to be. Wolverine has always kind of been more, let's get down to the nitty-gritty stuff, but he does have a soft side. Deadpool's just a fucking lunatic.
I mean, but when...
And now, while I admit that a R-rated Wolverine where he tears people to shreds would be pretty fucking cool, I also don't want it to be an entire hour and a half of Wolverine tearing people to shreds.
Now, here's the thing. This was just what they're expecting it to be. Like, it might change to PG-13. It's totally possible, or it might stick with the R. But the script has been done for a couple of weeks now. So you know, it's not like they waited till Deadpool came out to say, oh, we're gonna rate it R. It's probably just, you know, as you know, as of now, after this many months of like writing the script and seeing what it is about and everything, it might end up being a rated R movie. So it's not because of Deadpool. It just happened to go that way.
Alright, fair enough. I'm still
Plus,
saying,
Deadpool just came out, so they cannot make a decision like that quick.
I mean, they probably could. You know, it's Fox, you know, dude. They fucking have everyone hanging by their necks. If they say they want something done, you better get it done, or you... That was really morbid analogy, but it happened.
So is that how the prequels came to be?
Basically.
Oh, okay. No, I would be okay with a Wolverine rated R movie.
Again,
like, I think that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'd be fine with it. I'd go watch it regardless. It's definitely one of the things that, you know, we were talking about the other day. Oh wow. We were talking about it the other day where I don't like that there's a cap on a lot of franchises where it's like, oh, you know, it's always been, you know, kid friendly, so let's keep it PG. And it's like, yeah, that kind of makes sense, but at the same time, I kind of want to see people get melted by Cyclops, or completely torn, like just, I want Hulk to grab someone by the arms and just rip them in half, like fucking Mortal Kombat fatalities, or Wolverine just digging his claws into someone. Like, yeah, that's not exactly, you know, kid friendly, but I kind of want to see it happen regardless. It's like, it's a callback to that senseless violence of the 80s. Yeah. You know, everyone loved the movies from the 80s, R-rated stuff, you know, Terminator, Predator, really anything with Arnold Schwarzenegger in it. Alien.
Just a bunch of crap.
Yeah, there's a lot of blood.
A lot of blood.
blood.
Yeah. No,
And people love that.
Actually, I was telling you yesterday. It'd be really cool if Fox did the rated R superhero movies.
And then Marvel.
Right,
and
Marvel
Disney
does
kept
the
PG.
family. Marvel does Disney. Marvel does all the family-friendly,
Or sorry, DC and
PG-13,
Disney.
fun time thing, and then DC does a little more serious, but
And-
still kind of family-friendly
And
stuff.
then Marvel or Fox.
And
does
then Fox just like
R.
rated R.
I mean, yeah, that'd be good because then at least you'd know what kind of movie you're getting based on the company.
Yes.
Or on the studio.
Yeah.
And also, then you wouldn't have the idiot parents that bring their 5-year-old son to Deadpool because it's a superhero movie.
Which they brought a lot.
Yeah, a lot of that
A
happened.
lot of kids were watching Deadpool.
Adults, parents, if you're bringing a child under 10 to Deadpool, why? It's a superhero movie. It's not for kids. It is not a kids-friendly superhero movie. This is the guy.
It's a comic book movie. I wouldn't consider him a superhero.
He's technically an anti-hero.
Yeah.
But, fine, it's a comic book movie. Not meant for kids, obviously, as you saw. Or maybe you didn't see because you left 5 minutes in because you realized, oh shit, there's swearing and tits everywhere. Deadpool is basically the movie version of
Game of Thrones.
Thank you.
Just
I
in,
butchered
in
it.
modern day. It's not in-
Modern day
yeah.
instead of. He still uses swords though, so you know that. There's a tie-in.
Yeah, but he had the gun thing.
Yeah, true.
1,
Totally
2,
worth it.
3. That was awesome.
I did love that opening fight sequence.
Oh, the opening fight sequence was the best in the whole
Definitely
movie.
And again, I love the whole movie. There was not a point in the entire movie where I was not laughing my ass off, or I was just in love with it.
Or cringing.
There were a couple moments where I was cringing, but it was more because I don't do well with needles.
Oh yeah, I saw you every time a needle came.
Every time a needle comes up, I'm gonna do this. I don't like needles. I don't deal with them very well. And so of course the secret lab portion section where he gets his powers is chock full of needles.
Now for Wolverine, okay, so
We are back to Wolverine.
yeah, let's back to Wolverine, which is the.
Oh yeah, sorry about those Deadpool
It's,
spoilers, if any.
It's some people. He wants Hugh Jackman because we're talking about this. Like, I want this movie to be perfect because it's my last movie as Wolverine.
Last Wolverine.
So he's working very closely to make this get this done right. They're gonna have Patrick Stewart, that's Professor X in the movie. They're gonna develop some father-son relationship. We're gonna see that.
Right.
And a lot of people want to see the Old Man story adapted.
The Old Man Logan.
Old Man Logan. Which, part of me wants to kind of see that just because think about it this way. We have Apocalypse coming out this year, right?
Right.
So in the same cinematic universe, so Apocalypse happens, the Earth starts to shreds, villains take over the world, and then Wolverine, we just see a little tease of Wolverine at the very end, and then we pick up right after that, and we see Wolverine as an old man, seeing the whole world just obliterated. As an old
Some man just wants to watch the world burn.
And then he's an old man just kicking ass.
I mean, yeah, that'd be pretty cool, I guess. Although it depends on which apocalypse scenario are we looking at, because the X-Men universe has a couple different end of the world scenarios that they've done before.
Doesn't every comic book have a bazillion end of the worlds?
Yeah, true. I'm just wondering because there's. Fuck, I'm forgetting which one's which now with the X-Men. But I know there's one where the world literally got burned, where everything's like a desert, and there's robots running around that are hunting down mutants.
Oh yeah, I don't think it's gonna be the robots one because that one's already been taken care of with this movie past.
Has it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that was already taken care of.
There's another one where it's it might be Apocalypse, it might be a different guy, but it's basically future pyramids everywhere. Everybody is a slave to this one dude. I think that might be the Apocalypse.
That might be, yeah, it's Apocalypse, yeah.
And then there's one more that comes after the Apocalypse one. But I don't really quite remember it.
I just think it would be really cool to see that.
But yeah,
It would be a good send-off to Hugh Jackman, you know, so he has the entire liberty to do whatever the heck he wants with his last.
He's an old man. He gives zero shits.
I mean, he's 48,
Zero.
so he's not that old.
I'm talking about Wolverine. Like
Okay.
in the post-apocalyptic scenario,
Yes.
he is an old man. Old men give zero shits. They're allowed that liberty of doing whatever the fuck they want.
Yep. You know, although I do understand what he wants out of the X-Men universe, I just remember this. Cause you know how he loves Jean Grey?
Yeah.
Jean Grey's gonna be Sophie Turner now.
Oh god.
Sansa Stark.
Alright.
And when she's technically probably of age,
Yeah.
that would be kind of creepy.
That's creepy. That's really creepy.
So maybe John was like, hell no, I'm out.
No thanks, I don't want the pedophilia charges. Or pedophilia charges if you're British.
Yeah, so you know, I just very excited for this movie. Like I wasn't that excited at first. I'm like, okay, I want another Wolverine movie. Sure, I'll watch it. And I was like, okay, rated R Wolverine movie. Now we're talking.
Now again, just because it's a rated R doesn't mean that it's good. They actually have to
Oh
deliver.
no, of course, they have to do a good movie.
They have to deliver on a good movie on that rated R.
But I mean, it just makes it a little more appealing. It's like, okay, what are you doing? What are you trying to do here?
Yeah,
Like, you know.
if it's a more mature Wolverine movie, I definitely understand why they'll make it a rated R. But if it's the usual Wolverine movies with a tiny bit more blood, and you know, maybe one or two guys getting their heads chopped off, I'd probably question their decision on that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, in rated R, it could either be PG-13 set up to the extreme, like, you know, on the borderline R, or it could be rated R, but, you know, very soft R. Or if they wanted to go full bonkers on it, they could go rated R, like, you know, borderline NC-17.
Yeah. Which I wish that, you know, movie studios weren't afraid to make one or two really good NC-17 movies that weren't like straight up pornos, you know. Because I'd totally go watch a comic book movie that was NC-17. I'd totally go watch it.
I've never seen an NC-17 movie in my life, so I don't know what that rating entails.
It's basically just, you ever seen Watchmen?
No.
Alright, take the Avengers.
Okay.
They fuck the X-Men. Those babies now fucked each other. And those babies are given steroids. That's almost the Watchmen. Now take the Watchmen and put them on steroids and add a ton of blood and gore. That would be an NC-17 superhero movie. Because the Watchmen was rated R, I think.
I'm okay with R. I don't think it's necessary. NC-17 is not necessary.
I'm just saying.
I mean, R is not necessary.
It'd be interesting to see it though. And a NC-17 comic book movie would be interesting to see. That's all I'm saying.
Right. That was a good Mr. Hugh Jackman last movie.
But yeah, no.
Next year.
Huge Jack Man. It's a really good old man movie though.
Yeah, it comes out on March 3rd, by the way, which is like, I think 2 weeks before Beauty and the Beast comes out. So you know, it got its time to be on its own.
Yeah, it's got some time on its own.
Yeah.
They also have time to now start advertising it.
Yeah, so you know, they might start filming anytime soon.
What else we got?
Yeah, that was Wolverine. And yesterday I was looking through.
Oh yeah.
You know, I just found the MyNintendo stuff.
Mhm.
So Nintendo just finally opened pre-registration for my Nintendo account and for Miitomo.
Alright, so is Nintendo kind of like the next Club Nintendo?
Yes. So
Okay.
rewards program, yes.
So
And
has
it's-
Club Nintendo been ended now? Is that
Yeah.
official? Okay.
yeah. Oh, it's been for like a year.
Oh, I never had one, so
Yeah.
I've just seen it everywhere. Like every time I open a game, it's like Club Nintendo rewards points. Enter this code. I'm like, I don't have one. Whatever.
You should have given me the points.
And what? So you could have had every game twice?
No, I didn't want to have any games. I wanted the physical rewards.
No, I
Anyways.
mean, you would have had like Triforce Heroes, your version, and then you would have put my Triforce Heroes code in, and so you would have the thing would have looked at it like, congratulations, you bought the same game twice, you idiot.
He doesn't care.
Oh damn, that should have given you some points.
Yeah, and yeah, so you know, my Nintendo just opened. You just have to, you can sign in with your Nintendo Network ID, which Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, your email. You can choose, what you want to sign up with, and you just fill out some information. So I use my Nintendo Network account, so most of the information was already filled in for me. I just needed to put in a PIN code that they emailed me, and that's about it.
Right.
And then for Miitomo, you just pre-register, like it does everything with the MyNintendo account.
All right.
So it was fast, easy, and
So
they will notify you whenever it comes out.
So the whole thing's more or less automated then.
Yes.
So this was just registration then, though.
Yes.
So it's like you've reserved yourself an account that you can't use until the actual service launches. At which time they'll tell you, hey, that we've launched the service. Here's your account.
Yeah. I mean, and also the.
All right.
I think if you pre-register, you will get a bonus for Miitomo.
But honestly,
something like that.
Who's gonna use Miitomo?
I'm gonna give it a shot.
All right, man.
I'll give it a month if I don't like it. Still didn't work. If I like it, okay. I tried it. It's gonna be free to download, so I'm not gonna lose anything by trying it.
Fair enough.
So that's gonna be something interesting to look after. It's gonna come out next month, so we don't have to wait too much to see how well that works.
All right.
And my Nintendo will work with practically any Nintendo product eventually.
So you're saying that I could go on to get on my Nintendo with my Wii U or my 3DS or my NX?
Yeah, that's a plan. So Wii U, NX, 3DS, PC, mobile, yeah, everything.
How far back is going to be compatible? Can I still get on it to my Wii?
No.
All right. But then they have a mobile page.
They're gonna have a mobile, huh?
They'll have
and the mobile apps and everything, and yeah.
All right.
So you'll be able to have a pretty unified account. Best part of all that, you can share your downloads with yourself. So if you want Mario 3 for one console, you can use it for the other console too.
That's a G. Well, I mean, you can already do that through the eShop, though, right?
Nope.
If
you buy it for the 3DS, it's only for the 3DS. If you buy it for the Wii U, it's only for the Wii U.
That seems kind of dumb, but okay.
It is dumb, which is why, if this works the way, they say it's probably gonna work, I'm gonna be very happy.
Yeah, that's a good way to unify your account then. Alright, I'll give it a shot.
Plus, imagine all those ambassador program games that we have in the 3DS just being transferred up into the Wii U or NX.
I haven't touched those ambassador program games in so damn long.
Yeah.
It's like I played the shit out of the Fire Emblem game, the Sacred Stones that they gave me, but other than that, I think I played a tiny bit of Metroid, but that was it. I didn't really ever play anything else on that.
The one I'm playing right now, it's Metro Fusion. That's about it.
Metro Fusion's good.
Yeah,
I had that on the Game Boy.
It's good.
Way back when.
So yeah, that's about it for that. And
so Nintendo's basically just what they're trying to do is they're trying to unify all of their platforms.
Yes.
All right, I'm down for it. That's good. That's a good enough reason to actually get into the program or the system, whatever.
Yeah. And I mean, you can pre-register up until the day before it comes out.
Is there any incentive or bonus for pre-registering?
Yes, I hear I don't know if there's a bonus for Miitomo or for the rewards program, points for that. I don't know which one you will get rewards from.
Right.
But there is a reward.
Alright. I might have to look into that then.
Yep. And on that note, there's Fire Emblem Fates coming out this weekend.
Yeah, comes up this Friday.
Yep. Finally.
Yeah, Friday.
Yep.
Fine. I'm so looking forward to that game.
I am so stoked. I want to play it now. If I could play it right now, I'll be playing right now.
Oh, absolutely. Sorry. And I'd probably drive us into a crash train and watch over your shoulder what you're doing and how you're playing. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the game. I've said before, I fucking love the Fire Emblem games. They're a ton of fun.
I'll side with the Hoshido.
Of course you are. I'm going full bore. Viking blood and whatnot.
They killed your father.
I don't give a shit. They're Vikings. Fuck yeah.
You're a kidnapped baby.
I'm a kidnapped dragon baby. And they're Vikings. I'll do whatever the fuck they want me to do. They're Vikings. Hell yeah.
You're a slave.
Vikings. Can you tell I'm biased?
Yes.
Just a tiny bit.
Definitely. Smidge. That's gonna be a very, very fun
Right,
thing.
yeah.
I've heard nothing but good things about the game.
Do you think that they're gonna have like a co-op or like a versus kind of thing?
I don't know. And I haven't
Right,
heard
or like any
on
kind of like,
that.
do you think there's gonna be really any reason to like buy the separate versions? Like, you know, with Pokemon, obviously, they have the two different versions for each generation. And one version has like, you know, slightly different Pokemon from the other one. And then when you play with your friend that has the other version, you know, like you can trade and you can battle.
Yeah.
Do you think they're gonna do anything kind of like that with the separate versions?
Yeah,
of
definitely.
Fates?
The thing with Fates is that since you go through different, you take a different side, right? And with each side comes different types of characters, and you know some characters, from what I've heard, from the other side will eventually join you at some point.
Alright.
And but not all of them. So you know some characters are going to be pretty much exclusive to one version or the other.
Alright.
In that aspect. And you know, some of the maps are the same, some of the maps are different in which you play. The missions are differ from each version, at least after the 6th chapter. And yeah, so I mean, you will get an entirely different experience if you buy the second version.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like, is there any like reason to play, or like, is there any way or reason to play with a friend who has the second version? Like, I'm gonna get both versions just because I hate Nintendo for splitting up a game into two, but I want both stories. But I'm gonna play through the Nora first, and that's gonna be like my primary save.
Mm-hmm.
However, is there any like let's say, you know, you're gonna buy the whatever Honor one, I'm gonna buy Conquest. Is there any like reason to have a friend who has a second version? Do you know?
I don't know.
Would there be an online battle mode where, like, you know, you can strategize against each other?
I have heard nothing about that. I don't know.
Or can you team up in like special co-op missions? That'd be cool. Imagine if they like let you like team up online to take on like harder, like bigger maps that was a dick joke that I didn't intend for.
Heck, not even that. Like just like being able to battle each other's army.
That'd be cool. But imagine, like, you know how it's always there's blue, which is your team or your army, red, which is the enemy army, and then there's green, which is neutrals.
Yep.
Imagine if like you could play a big map that has like higher level enemies, where, you know, you show up blue, but then you're playing online with someone else, or like over wireless with a friend. They show up green, and you have to rout the enemy, and you have to kill all the reds together.
Yeah.
That could be really cool, because then that adds a new level of strategizing, because then you can cooperate between two separate armies. But eventually it comes down to, or you can always just come down to the choice of working separately and hope for, you know, eventual success.
Yeah, I mean that'd be really
cool.
I would really like that.
If that was it, all right. First of all, if that's in the game at this point, I'd like to say I called it. If it's not, I'm gonna be really sad, because that'd be a really cool feature.
You do realize the game has been out in Japan for months, right?
Oh fuck. Preemptive, called it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Whatever.
Yeah,
Happens.
it happens.
But no, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the game regardless.
But yeah, I want to start with Hoshiro just because, like, I'm afraid to go straight to Nor.
Yeah,
so
alright,
I'm
so
gonna start easy and then I'm gonna work
So
my
the
way up.
Hoshido is the easier route, right?
Yes.
And the Nor is the harder, like, classic route.
Yes.
Do they have settings which allow you to change the difficulty of either side?
Yes, there's like normal and the hard.
Alright, and then with the Hoshido, can you turn on classic mode?
No.
You cannot, so you're stuck in casual mode.
Yes, I believe so.
I don't really want to play Hoshido that much anymore.
I'm playing it just because, like, this way I played Fire Emblem Awakening, so I wanna.
Oh well, yeah. Then in that case, go ahead.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said,
I'll try.
I played a lot of the originals, and I have gone through Awakening on on Classic, which is permadeath.
Yeah.
However, the thing is that you can cheat your way around that by hitting the reset button pretty easily. Because as soon as someone dies, turn off power, turn it back on. Load save. Quick save after every turn. You're set. Or after every other turn if you've set up yourself in a corner in the previous turn.
Yep. I'm trying to look if you get like permadeath in
In the Hoshida path.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely looking forward to Nord, just because A, it's a harder difficulty, and I enjoy a challenge, especially now. If this was my first Fire Emblem game, and you threw me in on lunatic difficulty with permadeath, and I didn't know what was going on, I'd be kind of slightly annoyed. But since I've played a lot of the Fire Emblem games already, I like a challenge, especially in a game that I'm already fairly familiar with. And something like Fire Emblem, I love strategy games, and I love the Fire Emblem series especially.
Yeah.
And so definitely, it's I look forward to a challenge of a harder difficulty with permadeath. It's definitely something I'm gonna bitch and moan about when I die. But when I eventually beat the game, it's gonna be one of those things like, oh fucking thank God that's done. I feel accomplished. And then I'm gonna go do Hoshida. It's gonna be a fucking cakewalk.
I mean, you could set it up in hard.
Alright, that's true.
Just to give yourself a little more of a challenge. And then I hear that you should play Revelations, the third path.
Revelations?
Yeah.
Oh, is that the one where you don't join either side?
Yeah. And I do hear that if you play that side, that should be the last thing you play. Because there's a bunch of spoilers right out of the gate when you play that part of the game.
Alright, so my plan basically then is Nor, Hoshido, Revelations.
Yes. I'm Hoshida, Nor, and Revelations.
Alright, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh shit, what's going on here?
Some water.
Truck with a bit of spillage going on.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyways, I couldn't find this. I'll try to find it later, and I'm just gonna put a thing here.
Put a thing right here.
Yeah.
Hey, and that's whoa, I did not expect that result. Or maybe I did. I don't know. Ooh, we'll see.
That should be about it.
So yeah, so recap. New Wolverine movie, possibly rated R. Old Man Logan, hopefully.
Yep.
Nintendo's coming out with pre-registration for MyNintendo and Miitomo.
Yep.
And we're both really fucking excited for Fire Emblem Fates. Basically.
Yep. That's about it.
Alright. Well, this has been Nintendo heavy podcast again, or Carcast, or Morning Recharge.
Plus Wolverine.
And Wolverine. But mostly Nintendo, because that was 2 out of our 3 topics.
Yeah. Anyways, that was good.
So yeah, thanks for joining us. Do we have a weekend slot already filled in? Oh, Grapple Part 2.
Yes, that's what's
Grapple
coming
Part 2
next,
coming out over the weekend sometime.
Yay!
So
I'm gonna try to make it up Friday, maybe, hopefully.
All right, we'll get it
soon.
up Friday or
get it up as soon as possible.
All right.
Get it up Friday or Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, look forward to that. I should probably give you the rest of the recordings that I've made. That might be smart.
Yes.
Anyway, thanks for joining us. Morning Recharge 23.
Great. Yep.
The 2 years after we become legal, I'm trying to get the. Oh, I felt miserably with that.
That was awful.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
Why do you do that?
To watch. Don't worry about it. Thanks for watching. My hair is a mess today, man. I'm gonna.
It's not as bad as yesterday.
Oh yeah, no. Yesterday was a hat day. Alright, thanks for joining us. Yeah. Have fun. Be safe. Spay and neuter your pets. Bye bye.